Okay, today we're going to be working on graphing, okay, on a coordinate plane, an XY coordinate plane. This part's easy, but these, unfortunately for you, these aren't the example problems. So this is X. You have 0 in the middle, and you see how we number these 1, 2, 3, 4. It's like a number line, then back the other way is your negatives. Now Y is like a vertical number line. You got 0, then you got the positives above it, the negatives below it, okay? And you see how each line's marked with a number. So I want you to graph -2, 6. So you go left 2, up 6, okay? So you go left 2, up 6. -1, 3. So you go left 1, up to 3. Right on the, it's got to be right on the grid. 0, 0 is right in the middle. Then 1, -3, so you go to 1 on X, -3 on Y. Okay, then 2, -6, so I go to 2 on X, then -6 on Y. And those are your coordinate points right there, okay? And then you can label them. So this is -2, 6. This point here is -1, 3. This point here is 0, 0. This point here is 1, -3. This is 2, -6. Okay, now I'm going to do it without the numbers. So this is X, this is Y. So X is 2, okay? Y is -1, so we're graphing that coordinate. So that's +2 on X, so it's right 2. And then Y is -1, so down 1, okay? So 1, -3. So you go right to where 1 would be on X, and then down 3. 1, 2, 3. Now 0, -5. So 0 on X is right in the center, but -5 on Y is down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. -1, -7, so you go left 1 on X, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on Y. Then -2, -9, so you go left 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, okay? Okay, so you got 2, -1, 1, -3, 0, -5, and then -1, -7, and then -2, -9, okay? Now, back's blank. Now, here's what we're doing on the next one. You need to graph what's called an equation. And then once you get the equation graphed, okay, it's a continuous line, okay? So you're going to graph points. You're going to connect the points and make a line out of it. Then you're going to use your line to pick another solution point, okay? So Y equals -2X plus 6. So you're going to make a little XY table. And for X, you can pick anything. Let's get you can pick any 3 numbers. Let's keep it simple. Let's just go 0, 1, 2, okay? That's called an input-output. This is my input numbers, and I'm going to get my outputs. Now Y, so what Y equals, I make a wall on the Y side, is -2 times X plus 3. So I want you to write -2 times X, or plus 6, my bad. -2 times X plus 6, -2 times X plus 6, -2 times X plus 6. Okay, now what you're going to do is substitute the side number in for X. You're going to put 0 in for X here. Now you times first. -2 times 0 is 0. 0 plus 6 is 6. Okay, now you're going to make a coordinate point. Okay, XY coordinate. So you're going to put 0 with 6. 0 was the input, 6 was the output. Now repeat the same process with the 1. So -2 times 1 is -2. And -2 plus 6 is 4, okay? So 1, 4. Okay. Now I'm going to put 2 in for X. So -2 times 2 is -4. -4 plus 6 is 2, okay? So 2, 2. Okay, so you're going to plot those points, okay? So remember, this is x, this is y. So if x is 0, we don't move left or right, but y is 6, so we have to go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, okay? Now 1, 4, so I go to 1 on x, 1, 2, 3, 4 on y. Don't make your points overly big. Now 2, 2, so I go to 2 on x, that'd be right 2, and then y is the vertical one, so up 2. Okay, now you need to take your ruler and make the line as straight, line it up and make it as straight as you possibly can. I want the line straight, okay? Now you need to use your line now to pick another input-output. See, the point of a line for an equation is it shows you all the input-output relationships. So you make another input-output, okay? And go find somewhere where go find a point on your line where you're right on the grid, okay? I would say that one looks good, okay? Circle that. So on my x, that point is lined up with 4. On my y, that point is lined up with -2. So that's another input-output. So that's what you need to do. Okay, next one, y equals 1/2 x plus 3. So that's all you're doing today is input-output tables. Okay, so 1/2 times x plus 3. So you're going to pick 3 inputs. Let's stick with 0, 1, 2. Now y is equal to 1/2 times x plus 3, 1/2 times x plus 3, 1/2 times x plus 3. Okay, so x is 0. You substitute 0 in. Half times 0 is 0. 0 plus 3 is 3. So your input-output is 0, 3. Okay. Now I substitute 1 in. 1/2 times 1 is 1/2. Any number times 1 is itself. Now 1/2 times 3 is 3 and 1/2. Or plus 3, I should say. See, 3 1/2. So 1, 3 and 1/2. Now you substitute 2 in for x. So 1/2 times 2 is 1. 1 plus 3 is 4. Okay, so 2, 4. Okay, now remember this is x, this is y. Now you don't see the numbers, so it's 0, you're not moving left or right. 3, you're moving up 3. Okay. 1, 3 and 1/2, so you move right to 1, and then 3 and 1/2 would be 1, 2, 3, and then halfway, right? The half's right in the middle. Now 2, 4 on the x, you'd move to 2 on x, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 on y. Okay. Okay, so you're going to pick another input-output. Now you can go this side too, okay? I'll go this side right here, okay? So I'm going to circle that point. So on the x-axis, one going sideways, that point is lined up with 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 on x, okay? And on y, that's lined up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so 4, 5 is another point. Okay, next problem. Y equals -1/2 x minus 2, so same thing. 0, 1, 2. That's your inputs, okay, and the outputs. -1/2 times x minus 2. -1/2 times x minus 2. -1/2 times x minus 2. So I substitute 0 in for x. Now 1/2 times 0 is 0. Then 0 minus 2 is -2. So the input-output is 0, -2. Now I put 1 in for x. So -1/2 times 1 is -1/2. And then -1/2 minus 2 is -2 and 1/2. So 1, -2 and 1/2. Okay, then I put 2 in for x. Okay, so negative 1/2 times 2, negative 1. Then negative 1 minus 2 is negative 3. So you have 2, negative 3. And we're going to find another one after we draw our line. That's how I want it done. So this is x, this is y. So since x is 0, you don't move sideways. You move to negative 2, which would be down. Negative 1, negative 2. Okay. Now 1, negative 2 and 1/2. Okay. So you're going to go to 1, then down 1, 2, and then halfway. Okay. Then 2, negative 3. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay, so there we go. Now you pick a point. Now you can also go up this way too. Okay, that also works. Okay, so if I were to pick this point, it can be any point you want. It could be this way or this way. Okay, so if we're talking about x, we're lined up at negative 1, negative 2. If you're talking y, you're lined up at negative 1. Okay, y equals 2x minus 3. I'm going to cross this one out. Okay, I'm going to keep going. Okay, y equals 3x minus 2. Okay, so input-output table. 0, 1, 2. So y is equal to 3 times x. Know what that 3x means. It's 3 times whatever I'm going to put in for x. Then minus 2 from that product. So I put 0 in. 3 times 0 is 0. 0 minus 2 is negative 2. So that coordinate is 0, negative 2. Now I put 1 in. 3 times 1 is 3. 3 minus 2 is 1. So 1, 1. 3 times 2 is 6. 6 minus 2 is 4. Okay, so 0, negative 2. So on the x-axis, you don't go left or right, you go down 2. So 1, 2. 1, 1. So you go right 1, up 1. 2, 4. You go right 2, up 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I need to pick another point. No. Right there looks pretty. Right there looks good. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to circle that point. So on the x-axis, we're lined up at positive 1, positive 2, positive 3. On the y-axis, we're lined up at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so 3, 7. So if you put 3 in for x, you would get 7 as the output for y. Okay, next problem. Y equals negative 5x plus 2. Okay. So negative 5 times x plus 2, negative 5 times x plus 2, negative 5 times x plus 2. So we're substituting 0 in. Negative 5 times 0 is 0. 0 plus 2 is 2. Okay, so that is 0, 2. Now I substitute 1 in. Negative 5 times 1 is negative 5. Negative 5 plus 2 is negative 3. So the input is 1. The output is negative 3. Then substitute 2 in. So negative 5 times 2 is negative 10. Negative 10 plus 2 is negative 8. So these are my input outputs. Okay. So x 0, 2. So you go up 2. 1, negative 3. So I go to 1 and down 1, 2, 3. 2, negative 8, I go right 2, down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Then you take your straight edge and you connect the points. Okay, now if I look at my line, I need to find a point that's right on the grid. I think that one works right there. Okay, just find it somewhere where it's directly on the grid. Okay, so in that relationship right there, this point here, on X, this is this one, I'm at -1. Okay, then on Y, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Okay, next one. That's a Y there. Y equals -1/2 X plus 7. Okay, so 0, 1, 2. So -1/2 times X plus 7. So you put 0, half times 0 is 0, 0 plus 7 is 7. -1/2 times 1 is -1/2. And then -1/2 plus 7 is 6 1/2. Okay. -1/2 times 2 is -1. -1 plus 7 is 6. Okay. So the input outputs, you got 0 was 7, 1 was 6 1/2, and then 2 was 6. Okay. All right, so this is X, this is Y. Okay. So 0, 7, so nowhere on X, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Then 1, 6 1/2, so I go +1, I go right 1, up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 6 1/2. Okay. Then 2, 6, I go right 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So I take the ruler, make the line as straight as I possibly can. And then I find a point somewhere. Okay. Right there works. Okay. So that point right there is 1, 2, 3, 4 on X, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on Y, so 4, 5. Okay. Okay, Y equals X minus 3, so the input-output relationship, 0, 1, 2. Okay, so X minus 3, so we don't have any multiplication going on. So 0 minus 3 is going to be -3, so 0, -3. 1 minus 3 is -2, so 1, -2. 2 minus 3 is -1, so 2, -1. Okay. 0, -3, so now you don't go, you go down 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, -2. 2, -1. Okay. Okay, pick a point. I'm lined up right there. Okay, make a point on your line, circle it. So at that one, if I pick that one, I'm 1, 2, 3. But then on Y, I'm right in the middle, so it'd be 3, 0. Okay. Okay, now the last ones are easy. You don't have graphs. This is called function notation. Okay, instead of Y, it has this f of x, function notation. Okay, so f of x equals -3x plus 2. You got to find f of 3. All that means you do is you replace your x with 3. So -3 now times 3 plus 2. Okay, so -3 plus 3 is -9, and -9 plus 2 is -7. So I want you to write f of 3 equals -7. Okay. Next one. F of x equals x minus 4. Okay, so Now I substitute negative 2 where x is at, minus 4, so I don't need to multiply, okay? So, f of negative 2 minus 4 is negative 6, okay? There you have it.